Hello? Hello? Good morning. Hi, everybody. Hello? 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 Hi. Good morning. This is not usually the stream time that I go with, but as I said last time, I had to eat my lunch first, or else my family would go nuts and bananas. Twitter is not working for you guys as well. Yeah, Twitter is dying as of the moment. Oh, there you go. Thank you for the head pats. But yeah, Twitter is dying as of right now, so, yeah. I can only post via my mobile phone, and I can't do anything about that one, so... Yeah, I can't announce that I'm live other than just being on my phone, so... Yap time? Yeah, yap time. I'm a little bit sick still-ish, so if I sound, like it, I'm very sorry, gang. But I miss streaming, so that's why I decided to go live today. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Hello. YouTube was also dying a few hours ago, too. Wait, really? Cozy stream today? Yeah, cozy stream, but also maybe some gaming for later if I feel like it. Maybe I'll play some Dave the Diver. Who knows? Because I want to continue on playing that game. Also because of, you know, us having to be halfway through the week as well. I doubt I can put out my schedule at this point. So, we're just going to say fuck it, we ball for the next couple days. But don't worry, tomorrow I will also be streaming, if my voice did not die out today. I'm putting up a risk. I'm putting up a risk by having to be live today. But, I miss streaming, so I'll take that risk. I will say, though, that I will try not to scream, I'll try not to sing, I'll try not to go overboard with using my voice. So, it's gonna be a very chill, calm type of day, and, you know, not doing much excitement other than just gaming mayhaps on the side. I could also play Peak, because that's also very therapeutic. Playing Peak solo is very therapeutic at times. What is this, rotating blackout for social media? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe the next one is like TikTok. Hi, Els. Hi, Cheese. Hello. How are you guys? I've been gone for 2 days. Gone for 2 days. My goodness. My goodness, I've been gone for 2 days. I didn't want to, like, disappear and, like, have my voice be goner, but it is what it is. I'm still drinking medicine, so, you know. 2 days, you mean 2 weeks. Guys, it's not that long. It's not that long. It's only 2 days. It's only 2 days. 2 days is not that bad. It's been 2 years. Okay. Now you guys are definitely exaggerating. You're exaggerating way too much, but I appreciate you guys having to wait for me, but also excited to see me again. Like, genuinely, I'm very happy about that one. But again, voice stuff happened. I think it was definitely a bad move in having to immediately stream after I did recordings, and that recording like took everything out of me. So it gently took everything out of me. So my goodness. Feels like 2 weeks. It's not 2 weeks, guys. It hasn't been 2 weeks. I've only been gone for 2 days. 2 days is like not a drought. It's not even that much of a drought for our content stuff. We had to make do with memes during those 2 years. It's not even 2 years. Okay, you guys are just continually exaggerating it now. But I appreciate all the love, though, genuinely. Thank you. Thank you for having to wait, but also and having to hop on in every single time I go live. So, yeah. I will be starting my streams more so at 11 now, because I have to eat food, or else grandma goes on and kills me. It's on my sore throat or any tonsillitis that'll kill me. It's my own grandmother, because I'm not having to take care of myself. Which reminds me, my entire sleep schedule is just I don't know. It's like a whirlwind of everything wrong, because I've been sleeping at around either 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, and oh wait, I gotta sneeze. Give me a second. Okay. We're good. Bless you. Thank you. But yeah, I probably will sneeze, I probably will cough, so if that slips out, I'm very sorry. Because I did say I'm still kind of sick. But I still want to stream. So that's why I'm betting everything right now. Whether I'm going to come back tomorrow, let's just cross our fingers, shall we? This isn't even the original. I'm Kiva's great grandkid. He put his wait time put on his will. No. He has been dead all this time. Have some tinola later. Now we already have like our lunch and stuff, so it's all good. I think for later we're probably just going to have sinigang-ish, maybe? Let's see. But yeah, my sleep schedule has just been a whirlwind of whatever the heck has been happening. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying my best to sleep early, but I think my body clock is still trying to remember like, oh wait, it's work time. So you have to do your normal work schedule, which is at the opposite time of where I'm sleeping. So the AM is where I usually work. So I think my body's just trying to understand like, oh wait, you're not working anymore? Okay. So you're going back to your normal sleep schedule. And it's slowly adjusting it back. I woke up early today, so that's like a nice change of pace. I'm trying to keep that up, hopefully. I'm very tempted to buy some melatonin gummies. Something that'll help me like sleep faster-ish. So maybe I'll ask my aunt later on if she's available to buy me some. Who knows? Had to go to the Fountain of Youth to be here. It's been so long. Oh my gosh, you have to go back in time. Hello, Dre. Hello. Welcome in, Electro. I'm a dragon. We lived for a long time. It's getting weird. Well, I've lived for longer, I'm sure. I lived for longer. And let me tell you, it's a very, very boring place here on Earth at times. I did have fun, though. Because yesterday we went out and did our groceries. I'm sure you guys saw the drawing that I also did later. Not later, but like earlier today. Earlier today I did like a drawing where I took about like nine boxes of banana milk. And my aunt was like, 9 boxes of banana milk? Are you sure? I'm like, yeah? So? You bought some chocolate like sticks and stuff like Pocky. I'm allowed to have this. I'm allowed to have my inner child, like, drink banana milk. You can have your chocolate sticks. Like, you can't judge me for that. And she did not judge me any further because we just bought our own things and that's okay. I waited so long that One Piece actually finished before you came back. That's okay. I doubt that'll happen. Maybe One Piece will finish for next year. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Oh, how dare you. How dare you put the dumb one? How dare you put the dumb note? I'm not dumb. What the heck? I just started my stream. Banana milk is honestly pretty damn good, though. Yeah, to those who haven't tried banana milk, Korean banana milk specifically, from Korean supermarkets or Korean stores in general, I highly recommend you try banana milk. It is delicious. It is incredibly delicious. And I don't know, something about it just tastes like good. Maybe it's because of the banana flavor or like the consistency with the milk and it matches up really well. I don't know, but it tastes really, really good. And I really hope a lot more people get to try it because I think I'm the only one that I know that tries it. Or at least here in Asia, I think. A lot of people like banana milk, but I don't know anyone else talking about it, whether online or offline. If you're still sick, why are you still streaming? There's a reason for that tag. Because I want to, and no one will stop me other than myself. And because I did not stop me, that means I'm still streaming. Any choose of bread to go along with the banana milk? I would say melon bread sounds pretty good. It's not that sweet because of banana milk having to be mildly sweet. Then I think melon bread sounds really, really nice with it. Because it's also not that sweet. It's very mild. So something mild to go along with the banana milk would taste delicious. Go eat. I'm not gonna go eat. You guys go eat. It's late. Sticky note should be turned into Uno cards. Well, if I'm saying anything dumb, sure. But I'm not. I'm just talking about banana milk. And you guys are saying that's dumb? How dare you? How dare you tell me that my inner child cannot drink banana milk? Bleh. Nuh-uh. No, you nuh-uh. Don't nuh-uh me. Don't nuh-uh me. I'm not dumb. I'm not a dumb. I'm eating dinner. Okay, after dinner. Then you go to bed. Then you guys go to bed. I say as I went to sleep at around like 2 a.m. earlier. But I woke up at 9, so 7 hours of sleep is really not that bad, so I think that's a good thing though. I'm not that tired as well, so I think I'm pretty good. I just need to keep on sleeping early, but the thing is that I plan on doing other things afterwards. I have like a personal thing, like me and my family are gonna have a massage stuff later. We have a massage session already appointed, so we're gonna have to do that before 5. Yeah, okay. I have to make sure that I get to finish my stream before 5. So I started at like 11, right? And then it'll be like 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about 6 hours-ish. Yeah, about 6 hours, and then we should be good. We should be Gucci. We should be Gucci. Another thing, chat. Another thing. We're starting with all of the commission stuff for the rewards. So I can't wait for when that gets around to be finished. But let me tell you, I'm very, very excited. And having to look through the art styles of the artists that I've commissioned. It looks so cool. Looks so nice. I also finished recording for the top 1, 2, and 3. So to Damon, Mon, and 1978, if you guys are watching, that will be sent to you guys via Noble because they are my head mod-ish as of the moment. So it will be sent over to you guys in a bit after because I believe they are currently on their flight to TwitchCon. So yeah, it'll take a little bit to get there, but it'll be there. It'll be there. And don't worry, it has been recorded before I lost my voice, which I think was really funny. I recorded it at, I think, Monday 11 p.m.-ish. Yeah, I recorded at that time. I was going to record other stuff like for TikTok, right? For story time for TikTok and stuff. But I felt so tired and my voice felt very, very scratchy and all that stuff that I decided like, okay, I'm gonna go rest up and hopefully tomorrow it'll all be okay because I drank medicine before this. Then I lost my voice. Not really lost it, but it just hurts to talk. I thought it was like tonsillitis again, where I think the back of my throat like gets inflamed and it's like a little bit swollen. So I went to check and it may be that. I drank medicine just in case and a lot of bitter drinks that my grandma just made. So having to outweigh that, we got to have some ensaymada for merienda. Snack time, Ensaymada for snack time. And it's very delicious. It's like a cheese pastry. Well, not really cheese. It's, sometimes they infuse it with cheese. But the cheese is at the top, and then there's sugar, and then there's like buttercream and stuff. It's really delicious. I highly recommend it. Narwhal's coming here to San Diego for TwitchCon. If I had tickets, I could finally challenge him to a fight. Maybe next time. Though I doubt I plan on going to TwitchCon for next year. I think for me, I'd rather go for Off-Kai, because I think Off-Kai is much better, and it's also more catered to VTubers compared to TwitchCon. Because I've heard and been hearing some stories regarding VTubers on TwitchCon that is not that nice or not that great, and sometimes it's a little bit scary. So I think just having to go with Off-Kai is much better. Hi, buddy. Especially because it's specifically catered for it. Oh, thank you, Slayer. Welcome in. Hi. I'm Andrea Hurst. Nice to meet you. I am a Crow VTuber. I was once an angel, but then outcasted from heaven. And now I'm just here chilling, vibing, and yapping because there's nothing else for me to do in this godforsaken earth. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, so I think I'd rather go for Off-Kai instead, which I think is much more better anyways. It's interesting how a lot of other content creators got sick at the same time. Really? Wait, really? The timing's impeccable. Well, not really impeccable. It's actually really bad if a lot of us got around to being sick at this time. Though it could just be the season, but my season's different from everybody else's. But it's not just me that I've been sick for a while, so yeah, I think it's also just affecting us anyway. Among other things, of course. Among other things. I remember my aunt having to specifically say that we have to prepare like a emergency kit because of the amount of earthquakes that's been happening here in the Philippines. And let's just say that I'm not pretty happy about that one because I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be okay, but we're probably going to be buying one sooner or later just to be safe, but I don't know. I just hope that it really does not hit the main area that I'm living in, because if it does, then oh boy. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, I haven't heard great things about TwitchCon the past years, but yeah. Hi, hello. Off-Kai better, at least according to whispers. according to a couple of my friends, Offkai is much better, and there are a lot more events and parties, but also just a lot of other gatherings for VTubers anyway. So I think having to go to Offkai is much better. My problem definitely is just having to go through with the visa. If I can give out a valid reason while doing the interview, then I think we should be good. Other than that, I think it's okay. Because I do have the money, I do have everything. Everything, like, money-wise is settled. It's just having to do paperwork and signing, and also interviews, and also getting the thing, which is going to be very annoying. But Meg can help out. They say that they can help out, so let's see how that be. Because once we do, we can have what's the word? Oh yeah, we can go to the flight together, and it'll be way easier, so I don't have to be alone. Because let's be honest, chat, me going alone on a flight is like a bad idea. As someone who got lost as a kid way back when, and took about 2 hours until their family member found them, I think it's much better if I have somebody with me. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, I'll try my best not to talk as much. I think that's why I think having to game earlier is probably much better for me, because if I just keep on yapping, my voice might die out sooner or later, and I don't want that to happen. So this stream could either be short or long, depending on how I feel like. But because I did stream for, let's just say, a week, and having to do the follow-up of that is just like a little bit too much. Especially because I haven't streamed in a while before getting to the 1 week thing. Yeah, I think it's definitely much better if I take my time and pace myself out. So yeah. You should really get a tracker on yourself. I think my family should just have a tracker on me. If not, I'll be gone and something. I don't know. Let's see. I will say though, what I'm prepared and happy for this entire week definitely is having to play No, I'm Not Human, and what's that name? Oh yeah, Bye Sweet Carol, because I was given the beta version of it and I want to try it out. Other than that, I think those are the only 2 horror games that I am very much excited to play in the next couple days. Yeah, those are the only ones that I'm currently excited to play. And looking at my schedule, which I still have, thankfully, I may or may not play Claire Obscure tomorrow, depending. If my voice is still okay and I can yap for as long as I can, then yeah. I will still be drinking medicine though, so don't worry. Earthquakes are weird because they happen often in San Diego, but it just kind of feels weird when walking because of how light-ish they feel. Yeah, I think the same thing here. There are earthquakes where it just feels light, that it does not... yeah. It's not that bad. It's not that bad because you can still walk. There's barely any rumblings, but sometimes we will get earthquakes where everything shakes and you can feel it shake. I remember going at a hotel before, and was it a couple months ago? Yeah, I was at a hotel for like a couple months ago. I was in a hotel for a couple months ago for like a week because of a trip, and an earthquake happened and I was nearly by the top floor. I think at floor 15, 14, I believe. And let me tell you, when everything shook, I felt my entire table just shook. My chair just sliding a little bit left to right. I did not know what to do because let's just say that when it happened, your body and the lessons that you took for earthquake safety just leaves a fucking room. So I just stood there doing nothing while I just felt the shaking, hoping that it like dissipates after a couple minutes or seconds, and it did. There was thankfully no aftershocks, but I just realized to myself that I'm pretty much fucking screwed if there was a big earthquake and some things are just falling off the walls like left or right. So I've heard pretty good things from No, I'm Not Human. Yeah, I've heard the endings are pretty crazy, but also the way that you get to interact and find out about the story is really nice. So I want to hopefully get around to playing that soon. Kind of just feels like you're walking on jello. Sometimes, and not all the time. I know, earthquakes are weird, but they're also scary. I just hope that there isn't any more active earthquakes in the next couple days because we have been getting them here in the Philippines a lot recently. I just don't talk about it because if I don't talk about it, I won't realize that there is impending doom and impending dread happening later on, and that's not really nice, is it? Yeah, I remember Wellington being a bit like that when I was at uni. Oh boy, please, I hope y'all are safe. Well, when it comes to any earthquakes over there from different countries, I hope you guys are safe. I've heard it's kind of similar to Mortician Simulator in a way. Is it? From the gameplay that I've seen, you let people in and then you talk to them and hopefully find out that, oh wait, are they actually, you know, aliens or people that are, what's the word? People that are from a different world or a different planet. And hopefully it is human because there's like this creepy guy that always shows up and asks whether you're alone or not. So, a lot of things in this game I'm afraid of, but hopefully we'll tackle it all together. I'm more excited with having to play Bye Sweet Carol though, because Bye Sweet Carol is my type of vibe of a horror game where it looks pretty simple, it looks Disney, and then it throws you in with a false sense of security that it's just going to be a Alice in Wonderland type of game. But no, it's more so just Alice in Wonderland, but the madness version. And who knows, maybe Carol is mad, maybe the main protagonist is mad, maybe everything is just an illusion, who knows? There's a lot of stuff we gotta find out. Huh, I think maybe I'm thinking of the wrong game. Probably. Though I don't remember which one is like the mortician one. The mortuary assistant, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what specifically that mortuary assistant having similar games to. Huh. Oh wait, was it the zoo one? Zoophobia? Was it Zoophobia? I think it was called Zoophobia, right? The one where you're handling the zoo with like a bunch of animals and you go around and do some stuff that a normal like zookeeper do, but then there's actually something wrong. Oh yeah, that was last year. Thoughts on playing Alien Isolation? I don't think I'll ever get around to playing that because of the camera having to be so wobbly that I physically got sick to the point that I had to stop stream around an hour to 2 hours, and then I had to go to the bed and try to not spiral and throw up. So, yeah. As sad as I am that I won't be able to play the game, I got pretty far. I got pretty far-ish. Granted, I'm at the start. Kind of. Still at the start of the space station. And then someone got grabbed. I believe, yeah, someone got grabbed. And then I had to run because of the xenophobe having to run rampant and trying to kill us. Yeah, I think at that point I just felt so sick that I had to stop. Which is funny because I can handle Minecraft, I can handle Repo, I can handle Peak and their type of cameras, but for some reason, Alien Isolation, I can't. I can't. Yeah, I can't. It's really weird, chat. It's really weird. I don't know. Zoochosis. Okay, there you go. Zoochosis. Not zoophobia. I'm like, zoophobia? That kind of sounds like Zootopia. Bicycle kind of reminds me of the Curse of the Monkey Island, is the way that it looks. Yeah. It looks really nice. I think those types of horror games or games in those types of art style where it looks old, I don't know, it scratches some part of my brain. And I like it. I like it very much. I like it very much, actually. Also, another thing is that I think having to do more content that I'm confident in probably help me out, because every day I'm thinking like, what content should I put out? What like stuff do I do? And I know you guys support me in everything that I do with, you know, gaming, yapping, everything, but I feel like I should do a lot more stuff. Maybe a lot more event stuff. Maybe like one-off streams that could potentially be more if I do well on most of them, but let's see. I think for now, having to grow definitely is one of the things that I gotta do, because next month I will be preparing for partner pushing. So I'm gonna be Gonna be prepared for partner pushing because we are very, very close. We are, I believe, 25 or so away, or maybe 10, because we are reaching 40, 50-ish every stream. So just a couple more, and I think we should be good. We should be good. Let's see. Not having a slider for the head bobbing definitely doesn't help. Yeah, it doesn't help. I really don't know why, but that setting is just disabled. You are just going to have to keep that, and no mods can help that out, which I think sucks. No mods help that out, which I think really sucks, because the game atmosphere and the vibes are incredibly, incredibly cool, and I want to do more in having to, what's the word? Having to play the game and finish it, if I could, but my god, is this camera really, really wobbly. Which is weird because I can handle repo, but I can't handle that. I don't know. My body's weird sometimes. I think the paint drying stream idea should definitely be given a shot. Oh my god. I'm gonna do an IRL stream where I just paint and then my entire community just watches it all to dry. That's the entire getup. That's all of the entire getup. Not having a no, I already read that one. But yeah. Other than that though, I have seen the stuff for Pokemon ZA recently, and the price range for it for Switch. Hi, buddy. For Switch 2 is abysmal. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Isla. Hi. Hello. Hi. Wave. But yeah, the price range for having the Switch 2 version, which is, I believe, a couple more dollars, is insane. Because $1,000. No, not $1,000. Sorry, 1,000 pesos. HP to USD. It's like an extra $17 into the fucking like price range if you're buying the Switch 2 version, with that, which I think is abysmal. It's only about like 2 something ish. And me too. Yeah, it's only about like 48, right? For like $50. $50 for ZA is insane, by the way. Hi too. Hi. I'm a Crow VTuber, and I was once an angel, but then casted out from heaven. So now I'm stuck here on Earth doing God knows what on this godforsaken Earth. Welcome in, welcome in. All I've seen from it was the entire map was a singular model for it. Oh no. But yeah, the price range for it is insane recently. Yeah, no, it's not like, it's not $50, but I think it's 45? 45? And then I think it's getting close to 15 or so, or $51. That's insane. I think at this point, I'm very much happy with the fact that I don't have a Nintendo Switch, because a Nintendo Switch 2, I mean specifically. Because I think the moment I get around with getting a Switch 2 and these types of games comes out, I'm genuinely just going to go insane because of how expensive a lot of the games have been recently. Hello, Elliot Marcus. Welcome in. Hi. I'm Andrea. It's nice to meet you. I am a Crow VTuber. I was once an angel, now casted away from heaven. Casted out, not just away. I've also been out because they don't like me anymore. And I'm just here on Earth doing God knows what. Streaming, gaming, whichever the hell I wanna do. Yeah, welcome in. Hi. Sad about how Pokemon DA has been extremely expensive at the moment. It's 70 on Switch 260 on the normal Switch. I don't know why they're changing the price. You're paying $10 extra for the 60 FPS. That's for sure. The 60 FPS does a lot, which I'm sure a lot of people are very happy with. Not really. Not a lot of people are very happy with the fact that it costs $10 extra because it's at the fucking Switch 2. And consuming grilled rocks. Just having to grill those rocks, you know? I heard you mentioned prices for Switch 2 games. I find the price ridiculous. Yeah, don't worry, same. The price for it is just ridiculous because you get, what, a $10 more if you want to get the Switch 2 version? I'm like, what? What? Also, wait, I gotta sneeze again. Okay, we're back. We're good. But yeah, I'm not that happy with it. I'm glad that I won't probably get the Switch 2 maybe until like next year or something. because I do want to play Duskbloods and I do want to play Tomodachi Life 2. Like, I think those are the only games I probably want to play the most. There's also Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I think is really, really fun. And I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Pokemon. Okay, so like 4 games. 4 games and maybe, you know, Story of Seasons, I'll probably buy that again too. But about that many games, that's how much I want to play those like 5 or so games. But even then, I'm not that excited when I get to English.
Hi,
When I get around to it.
You're on your deathbed. Limping. Aw,
Crazy name.
poor guy.
Welcome in, Fart Booty. Hello, I'm Andrea Hurst. Nice to meet you. I am a Crow VTuber. Once an angel, now just a crow because I was punished and casted out from heaven.
You're on
So
your
it is what it
deathbed.
is.
You're limping.
Oh, thank you again for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, Turtles for Life. Love the name. Love the name. Turtles for Life indeed. Turtles are very, very cute. Breath of the Wild, including DLC on the Switch, is $69. $69.99. On the Switch was $100. That's absurd. That's okay. That's a bit too much now at this point. That's a bit too much. That's way too much at this point. Howdy, how you doing? Just chilling, vibing, yapping, and talk about how absurd Switch 2 game prices have been because $10 or more? Nah, fam. I'd rather wait for the Switch 2 to be like, I don't know, maybe after 2 years I'll get it. 2 years I'll get the Switch 2, and then every price is like lower now compared to way back when. So it is what it is. Can you please play Roblox? Thank you. I don't play Roblox, sadly. I'm not the type to play Roblox games. I think I play it more so just on my own time, and even if it's my own time, I doubt I play it a lot. I don't think I played Roblox in a while. I think I played a lot of it back in quarantine when I barely had a pretty decent setup for a PC, and I just had to make do. So for some reason, Roblox games were the only ones I could play way back when. But now not much. I mostly play about, I think farming games are ones that I've been playing for a lot recently. Roblox is my jam in quarantine. Yeah, it was as well. And then there was also Sky, Children of Light, that I played on mobile with my friends. That we did religiously every single day in quarantine because we had nothing else to fucking do. And then of course Genshin. Genshin was a part of it. What else? I think the moment that Genshin got out, a lot of people are very happy because a lot of people are just playing that. So I think in my rotation, I played Sky, Children of Light, Genshin Impact when it first got out, Identity 5, another mobile game, and let's see, Roblox as well. Were those the only one I get around to play? Yeah. It all revolved into like those 4 games, and I also just started watching One Piece at around that time too. So my entire day has just been those 4 or so games, and then went out of my way to watch some One Piece, 10 episodes each day for the entirety of quarantine, which was like, what, 3 years? 3 years. I think I got to like episode 600, 700-ish the moment I got, the moment like quarantine finished on One Piece. So I was pretty diligent until I decided to stop for like a month and a half because I wanted to watch something else. But yeah, mostly a lot of gacha games-ish. I played Genshin on my PlayStation 4 back then, and everything else I just played on mobile. I think I played about a lot of rhythm games other than just Identity 5, Sky, Children of Light. Yeah, I think, yeah, those mostly. The iPad was my best friend. back in quarantine. When I still had one before, but now that I have one, I get to play, I get to draw when I'm away, and it was really, really nice. Gambling, I mean gacha. Well, yeah, true, gacha. It's gacha time, yeah. The only quarantine game I had was like 50 variations of chess and MMORPGs. Were MMOs active back in quarantine? I don't remember a lot of people having to play MMOs, like in general nowadays. Other than I think Final Fantasy 14. I don't think there's any other new MMOs as of recently. So yeah, During quarantine, I had my gay awakening after watching My Hero Academia. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Also, very, very proud of you. Very proud of you and very happy that you're comfortable to talk about that. Hell yeah. Quarantine was a chaotic time, and the fact that people want another one scares me because I don't want to go back to that. Oof. I don't think I would be able to go back to quarantine anymore because having to experience 3 years of quarantine is... Oh god, it feels weird. Like, it took me so long to adjust back to normal outings and going out and normal human stuff that if I go back to quarantine, I doubt I'll ever go back. I doubt I'll ever go back outside anymore. I mean, of course, because it's quarantine. Not a lot of people can go the fuck out, because if you do, you're gonna get sick, and then everything else just falls like a domino. But I miss going out that entire time, and I did not mind having to stay in my house for a while, but it's the fact that I'm not allowed to go out, which I think sucks, because at the very least, with nowadays, with the new normal, we are doing our best to make sure we can go outside, but a lot of our, a lot of our jobs or businesses are now online due to the fact that quarantine happened. Honestly, quarantine sucked, but if it didn't happen, I wouldn't meet lots of people I consider very close friends now. That's also very valid. That's very, very valid. People call it 2020 core, apparently. 2020 core. It has a name. Okay, of course it has a name. Sure, whatever. It's whatever. Okay. According to TikTok, everything is an aesthetic because people are saying, if I was bored during quarantine, I would have had frozen coffees all day. Like, yes, totally how it went. No, that's not how it went. I think people having to romanticize what happened with quarantine before to those who did not get to experience it, especially because they were too young for it, too young to understand what really happened. I would say I envy them because I feel as though I was not that conscious, but conscious at the same time in quarantine. You know what I mean? You know how it feels like a dream, but then you're awake in that dream? And then you don't know whether or not it's real or just fake, but it's real, but you don't want to think that it's real. So you're just somewhat thinking it's a delusion, but it's not delusion. So that's what I mean. It was a dream mixed with a nightmare. Yeah, that's what it was. I think for me, because I still am. I'm an introvert, so having to stay inside is not that bad for me. I like having to stay inside because I don't like people that much. I say it as I want to make more friends and be more social, but here I am saying, I'm not. I hate people. I don't like people. Also, Sin, thank you so much for the 3 months. I appreciate that. Big, big loves. Thank you. That reminds me. There you go. I forgot that was hidden for some reason because I did recordings. I did recordings. Well, not vocal recordings. I just did like model recordings. So yeah, I forgot that was off. But yay! 9 more. We will finish our daily sub counts. Yeah, I appreciate that very much. Thank you. It will help feed the burb, not just the burb, but also her family. So thank you. Dude, quarantine gave birth to the worst people on TikTok. People got way too bored. Yeah, people got way too bored. Was TikTok even active back then? I don't even remember. What was the media that a lot of people were using? I think Twitter, sure. But I think the reason why I use Twitter is so that I can see fan arts of my favorite Genshin characters back then. And it was just like seeing Zhongli and fucking Child and everything from Liyue. Those? Oh my god, that was really weird. I'm also an introvert, but during quarantine, I wanted to socialize because, yeah, that's the thing. I think after quarantine, it made me want to socialize a bit more. It made me want to talk to people a lot more. But at the same time, because I'm an introvert and just having to be very, very awkward socially, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I think what I'm scared about definitely nowadays is that having to reach out to people, whether on Twitter for wanting to collab or wanting to do stuff here and there, it's scary because you don't know whether or not people will respond back. And maybe they're thinking like, oh, you're like small or tiny and you don't really want to be friends with me. You want to like get my followers and stuff. I'm like, my guy, I'm too busy thinking about personal shit and surviving my own things to, you know, to think about that. But sure, whatever you want to believe in, buddy. Whatever you want to believe in. Yeah, TikTok was active since, I think, 2017, but grew by 1,000 times during quarantine. Thank you for the pats, by the way. I appreciate that. Also, what's this about people on TikTok saying the rupture happened? I'm confused about that. I'm not into TikTok, so I think it's not a good idea to ask me. But thankfully, with me not having to be into TikTok, I think I've saved a lot of my screen time to just doing something else. Also, thank you for the follows. Welcome in. Hi, I'm Andrea Hurst. Nice to meet you. I am a Crow VTuber, and I was once an angel, now turned into a crow as a punishment because I was casted out from heaven. And I'm just here chilling on Earth. How you doing? How you doing, Flame King? How you doing? But yeah, I'm not that really into TikTok or... What's the word? Keeping up with trends. There you go, that's the word. I'm not keeping up with trends on TikTok. If anything, I'm just using it as all social media platforms to post my type of content that I want to show and not use it as much. Why do you guys think I only post on Twitter twice a day? 1, having to show that I'm live. 2, giving you guys a daily life update. And 3, I could be simping or talking about a fanfic. So, you know, maybe 3 or 4 times, sure, I tweeted, but every other time is not really as much. I don't really do normal tweeting anymore. You guys remember way back when Twitter was all about, oh, I just watched this cool show and I wanna talk about it, and then people are like, oh my gosh, you watch that show too, and like, this is my opinion. Not a lot of people were being assholes. It was just giving like normal daily life updates, and now Twitter is mostly just, oh, here's a rage bait, here are things, here are that, because if a lot of people click this, I'll be able to get more money or something like that. So, ugh. I get the drama from YouTube channels covering it? Really? I'm scared of using TikTok. I don't want to use TikTok. Because I feel like the moment I use TikTok, I'm just going to look through either VTubers stuff or artist-related stuff, because I like to draw. I like to draw and chill. But also get around to find new techniques in drawing that I can use for my own style. And, I don't know, learn a bit more with coloring, because coloring is a fun and therapeutic thing that I have not done in a while. So, I plan to maybe do an illustration, hopefully sooner or later. Greetings, hello, hi. Hi, Vayner, hello, welcome back. We're just talking about how quarantine changed a lot of stuff and just relating to the other things regarding quarantine. Like, I did not know that TikTok was active at around 2017, but it grew the moment like quarantine happened because people were extremely bored and did not know what to do. I think that's one of the things that I don't want to go back with quarantine. Well, the thing is that right now, before I did not have, let's just say, the PC that I have right now, the technology that I have right now, because I have a lot of things to do nowadays. So if a quarantine happened again, I'm just gonna do the same things, but just like a lot more. I'll be given a lot more time because I won't be able to go out, and I won't be able to do a lot of normal adult stuff because I'm just stuck inside. So that's the thing sometimes with quarantine, if it ever does happen again, which I hope not, because if I experience 2 quarantines in my lifetime, I think, I don't know, maybe I'm just cursed at this point. Maybe our generation's cursed with the fact that we get to experience it twice in our lifetimes. I'd rather not. Honestly, I wish the quarantine never happened because too many people had to learn how to use the internet. That's true. A lot of people got around to use the internet, and a lot of adults got around to use, let's just say, their own technology to get their kids to like behave, and I don't like that. I don't like it when a 2-year-old has their own iPad. Like, it's not even the parents' iPad, it's the child's own iPad that they get to keep until like they're 12 or something, until they demand a change. It's really weird. It's really bad. Part 20. Also, thank you for the hydrate and posture check. Thank you. I will drink my water. Posture check is so that I can just sit up straight. This is a way for me to sit up straight because sometimes as an artist I forget and I just start shrimping and my back hurts. So thankfully I'm glad that we're gonna have a massage appointment later because I need my back massage. I genuinely need my back to be snapped. Before 2018, TikTok was musically, but during 2018, it became TikTok, which fully kicked off during quarantine because people were stuck inside and needed something to do. Yeah, they needed something to like dance to and record themselves and just put it out. While also sharing their own stories regarding how quarantine was going. If quarantine happened again, I'm gonna be playing walkthrough for 100 hours a month just like last time. If it happens again, I'm just going to be playing, 1, my farming games, 2, a lot of co-op games with friends. And 3, I'm just gonna be streaming for the entirety of the fucking, like, quarantine. If it happens again and it's another 3 years, you guys are just gonna see me stream for 3 years. That's all I'm gonna be doing. If quarantine happens again, just know I'm becoming a hermit and abandoning society at that point. Same. I'm never going outside. Also because it's a quarantine, so of course I'm not supposed to go outside. But like after quarantine, if we get back to normal, I'm never going back outside anymore. I lived 2 lifetimes in quarantine. At this point, I don't really know. I hope we don't revert if another quarantine happens. It'll even be more time for to fool around with. To make even dumber challenges. That's also true. There were a lot of not really challenges. What's the word? There were a lot of funny business that just happened around quarantine, and I think that's just really funny. Like a lot of challenges, like parkour challenges, or like mini games that people started out to play, and what other things? There were other couple things as well, so that's why I'm just thinking about it. Like, I know that it was about parkour challenges, singing challenges. That was also part of it, which I think is really, really funny. And what else? Yeah, I can't think of anything other than the parkour challenges. I don't know why, but that one just kept on resurfacing every damn time that I got around to look through.
You're on your deathbed. You're limping.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Poor guy.
Dark Lore, hi. I'm Andrea Hurst. Nice to meet you. I'm a Crow VTuber. I was once an angel, now a crow because I was punished and now casted away from heaven. So it is what it is. Gonna get the longest subathon during quarantine to Electric Boogaloo. Dear God, no. If I did a subathon that started at quarantine until it fucking ends, I would be streaming for 3 years or more. So I'd rather not. But for real, if it does happen again, toilet paper prices better not skyrocket again. I think it's the reason why we have about like 2 rolls of toilet paper, because we got traumatized. Not 2 rolls, but like 2 giant packages of what's the word? Yeah, 2 giant packages of hee hee ha ha toilet paper, and it has about like 12 rolls, 12 individual rolls. So we have about 24 rolls in just our cabinets, just to keep. Because we're traumatized, we're gonna lose so much toilet paper. Really, people started fighting over it. Yeah, people started fighting over it. And I'm just like, oh my God. You don't need to fight over toilet paper. I understand, but please don't cause a scene, everybody.
Hi, buddy.
Oh,
You're on
thank
your
you.
deathbed. You're
Welcome in.
limping.
Hi.
Oh,
Val
poor
Bendel,
guy.
hello. I'm Andrea Hurst. Nice to meet you. I am a Crow VTuber. And I was once an angel, now a crow, because I was punished and casted away from heaven. So I'm just chilling here on this godforsaken earth and doing whatever the hell I want because I'm bored. That's the reason why I'm streaming. Feeling the worst part about quarantine, the people who did content on TikTok haven't really realized that doing the trends publicly isn't that viable because everyone finally going outside again. That's true. Yeah. I think what I do miss is the fact that it's not what's the word? What I miss is that not a lot of people are all internet pilled, if that makes sense. They're not all trend pilled. I'm trying to think of the proper word, but they're not that crazy when it comes to online stuff. Like, no one is that in the know of online stuff. Nowadays, I feel like I hear people talk about memes. I hear talk about TikTok trends. I hear people talk about games is fine. Talk about games is fine. But I think the moment they get to talk about trends or dances or like, hot girl summer or something like that, or yeah, I guess it's just going back to trends again, where it seems so very internet and I'm hearing it from normal people is really weird. Am I crazy to say that, chat? That it's really weird for me to hear when people talk about like hot girl summer or hot brat summer, and it's just somebody who is just very much into the internet and just scrolling through TikTok for about 24 hours a day. I don't know. I feel like for me it's really weird. Before quarantine, internet or memes or whichever is not like that glorified. Now I feel like it's so glorified to the point that it's it's all everyone's talking about. I feel like I don't even hear news anymore. The only news I hear is either VTuber dramas or, let's just say, earthquake. But I see that on Twitter rather than hearing it on the television. Do people even have televisions anymore? Or even like cable? Do people even know cable anymore? Who here has cable? Because I know we don't have it anymore because, well, the network that we watch is online now, so glad to be here. Honestly, falling asleep to your yapping. I love it. Ah, thank you. I'm known as English. I'm known as the white noise-ish for a lot of people. So it's all good. It's all good. I appreciate a lot of people lurking because I believe a lot of my community likes the fact that I'm just white noise in the background whenever I'm just yapping. But yeah, you get what I mean. Besides becoming a hermit, I'll probably also go back to being a gaming recluse. God, I don't want to go back to it. I already am white noise. Yeah, it's like having to hear something in the background. You're listening but not actively listening. You just like having something in the background, like either talk, yap, or when you're doing something like whether falling asleep or getting to relax before going to bed. That's kind of like white noise. White noise is like listening to podcasts while you're doing work. That's like white noise for me a lot of the times. But yeah, if I go back to being a gaming recluse, I would probably have a lot of time to watch my animes again. But I plan to do that on a bi-weekly basis, I think, chat, where we get to watch like either movies or anime. I think I'll probably start it off like in actually no, not next week. I think at around like November, I plan on starting that. So I can not restart, but like start to watch Freyden, start to watch Apothecary Diaries, watch To Be Hero X, because I did not get around to watch Apothecary Diaries when it got out. To Be Hero X is already done, so that means I can just binge watch it. And also, I've been craving to watch Lord of the Rings recently. I do not know why. I don't know why, chat, but I've been craving to watch Lord of the Rings. So yeah. I'm gonna shoot someone in the head and pray to every god above that they don't come back to live to kill me. That's insane. Then we had the traditional wife core to soft girl core. Oh my god, don't even get me started. I don't even know what that means. I'm like, what do you mean trad wife core? What's soft girl? What are y'all yapping about? My god. And another thing that I hate with like some TikTok trends is, oh, I did like a test so to see if my partner like loves me. Like the orange peel test or whatever the fuck that's called, where, hey, can you like cut this orange for me, or like tie my shoelaces? And people are saying that that's a test. I'm like, why are you testing your partner? You don't test your partner. I mean, I understand that you want to see or like, especially if your things is active service, that's understandable. But I feel like your partner should know your love languages. I think both of you are able or should be able to talk about it to the point that they know your love language is that it's okay. That it's okay for them to do that, or that they do it without needing you talking about like, hey, can you like open this orange for me? Can you do this orange for me? Can you peel this orange for me? Like, you don't have to do that because they would know, because they know your love language, so it's not that hard. Hello, welcome in, hi. Hello on YouTube side. Rhea is the best white noise, especially the screaming. Well, I can't scream due to the fact that my voice is still recovering, and I'm still a little bit sick, so that's why I'm mostly just very chill and comfy today. I'm not going over the top, because that's how I usually am. White noise is audio you play to relax without actually paying attention. Yep. Think of rain sounds or such. Yep, that's the one. That's exactly what it is. Oh god, not the orange peel test. If you have to test your partner, someone to be. I think, yeah. If you result to testing your partner, then you're not trusting them. Like, what's the point, right? What's the point? Like, what's the point if you're trying to test him on something? Like, that's your partner. You're not supposed to test them. You trust them enough for them to do anything for you, along with defending you, along with like doing things for you, like carrying your bags and stuff here and there. Like, they don't need to get prompted. They're supposed to know, especially because they love you. It's not only that, but you're breaking their trust by having to test them on something that they shouldn't be tested. So, Trad wife core is the woman. Is this woman acts like every mom depicted in a 1950s TV show, and little else. Why are trends for women slowly going back to the point that it's getting to the 1920s? How far do we have to go back? Can we still vote? Is there a fucking trend where, oh, like there should be a trend where women are not allowed to vote? Is that gonna be happening anytime soon? If so, what the fuck? What is this dystopian shit of regression? What is happening, gang? I don't think this is it. I think the internet has been a mistake. More so than once. Dude, I've been rewatching a bunch of early 70s, late 80s anime. They're all 50 episodes. It's so nice. I think all anime should get the chance to be 50 episodes to give everyone a chance to grow. My god. Now, animes nowadays where it's not 50 or more, I feel so sad. When most animes are only 12 episodes, I'm like, why? Why can't we have 200 episodes of an anime and call it a day there? What happens with like Inuyasha, Sailor Moon type of animes where it's so long that you get to see everyone's character progressions, but also just find out more of the story, the characters, and how the world branches out? Like, I beg of you, please. Be more than 12 episodes, I beg of you.
You're on your deathbed.
Welcome in, Tribe Dude. Hi. Hello as well, Aria. Hello. I'm Andrea Hurst. Nice to meet you guys. I am currently just chilling, yapping. I was once an angel, now turned into a crow. A Crow VTuber. Oh my goodness. Hi, Joel. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome in, Blockheads. You spin me right round, baby, right round when you go down. Okay, I promised myself that I won't be singing, but here I am. Hi. Hello, Bird Mom. Hello, everybody. Hi, kids. Hi. I guess I'll be babysitting you guys, as Joel is probably resting up and going to bed. Oh, sorry, it took me a little bit. Hi, Chroma, we love you. Oh, I love you guys too. I miss you. I miss you, Blockheads. And sure, I guess I miss Joel too. But yeah, hello. My voice is doing much better. I decided to stream today because I miss streaming, so I wanted to stream. I just hope that... What's the word? I just hope that my voice will be okay tomorrow as well. Dad's tummy hurt? Oh, dang. I hope that they can rest up then as soon as they could. Oof. But yeah, Joel, if you're here, remember to rest up. Drink whichever you need to drink when it comes to tummy hurting. And big loves as always. Missing you as always as well. Lada's doing better at least. Yeah, I am drinking as much medicine and as much bitter drinks as I could. They're so bitter, chat. I don't like them. You guys ever got around to drink like medicine plus lemon plus like a little bit of salt and it's all warm? Pain, I tell you. It's pain. So not nice. But yeah, we were just talking about how quarantine has changed a lot of stuff and how much the internet has been a little bit too much recently. Talking about traditional wife core and soft girl core, that it got to the point where I don't know. I'm scared of the fact that there's gonna be a trend where we just go back to the 1920s. And if so, why? Slowly reverting back. I don't understand. But we're also talking about how partners should never test their partners because it's bad. It's bad when you're testing your partner. Like, why are you trying to test your partner? I mean, okay. I understand with wanting to have your partner do active service, but like still. Happy to hear you're feeling better, Chrome Mom. Speaking of which, this is the first time I'm seeing your new model. It's so pretty, thank you. I'll give you guys a full show then. To those who haven't seen the full model yet, hello. This is right here. This is the model right here. Look at that. It's very pretty. It's very nice. I love it very much. Big loves to Padru Mama and Mio Wow Papa for having to make me. Because if it wasn't for them, then I would not have existed. So, yeah. Very bouncy. Very bouncy. I love it very much. Not only that, but I have a lot of these amazing toggles. I can draw! I can draw and also take your order and also take your symptoms. Are you guys okay? Do you guys need something? I can also play games. Because yes, I love how to play games. Other than that, there's also me having to sing. But I can't do that now because I'm still having to rest up my voice. I need hugs. It's okay. I will give you guys hugs. I'll give all the blockheads all the hugs in the world. I'll give you guys all the hugs in the world. If you want that, then tell them that. It's not some super secret test of character. Yes, exactly. That is exactly it. Hugging all of my vlog kids. Oh, hugging all the kids. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love, love, loves. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for the pats. I appreciate that. But yeah, we were just talking about how you should not test your partner because we're listing down the trends that we've been seeing recently on TikTok. Well, not recently. I feel like these trends have been out for a while. I'm only just saying what I've seen before. And I don't like them because especially the relationship ones, it's so bad. I want to ask, to those blockheads that has watched, blockheads and burbles that has watched any TikToks regarding relationship advice, how much do you guys think is like good advice? I think like 1%, maybe even less is pretty good advice, but no. I don't really think having to listen to TikTok advice regarding relationships is a good idea. Like zero chance for me in listening. That's why you are our very best #1 Crow mom. Ah, is why you guys are the best blockheads. Well, every blockhead are the best, but you guys are the best. I don't watch TikTok. Yeah, same Angel. I don't watch it because I don't watch or I don't use it. Both. I don't do both. It's not that great. Less than 1% is okay advice. Yeah, less than 1% is okay advice. Just YouTube Shorts, and my YouTube Shorts are all crafting videos, D&D and VTubers. Those are good. Those are good shorts. I think I'm more okay with shorts rather than TikToks. I think for TikToks, I'll probably start in watching art techniques and watch VTubers or watch like dices, how to make dices or crafts as well because I like having to watch those. But I don't think I'll ever get around to use TikTok. It's like not that great for me. I think the best test there is Thumb Wars. Thumb Wars as a test. Most advice are red flags. That's true. Most advice from TikTok is like red flags. I could count the amount of good dating advice I got from TikTok on my fingers if I had no hands. Oh my god, that's so backhanded, but you're so right, Victus. Also, welcome in. Thank you. It's a 50-50, but I watch ones actually saying how the bad advice is bad. And I think it's good that it's honest. Hello, your model's pretty. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Big love. I appreciate all the love at the model, especially because Padru Mama did amazing and took their time to make me it. So, yay! Oh my gosh, thank you, Lemon Dinosaur. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. My TikTok is really just VTubers. Actually, yeah. If your TikToks is all just funny stuff, then I think that's okay. But the moment you start getting ones that is just relationship advice or dramas or talking about something core, what is happening at that point? What is happening? But yeah, I don't like relationship advice happening on TikTok, especially if, let's just say that you're asking a very rhetorical question, like, oh, this partner of mine is not treating me that great. I don't know what to do, guys, but we've been on and off for like the past couple or so years, but like I still go back to them and stuff, like yada yada yada. If you are going through a toxic relationship and it's hard to get out of there, I understand that it's very, very hard to just get out of a very, very toxic relationship. But if you are outwardly putting that on any content, social media, where people are telling you to do so, and you're not making the effort into trying, and still having to post stuff where it's a little bit toxic, then I don't know. It's very, very bad. I don't like those types of things. It's very tiring to listen and see those things. But yeah, thankfully I don't use TikTok to the point that I see those. I mostly just see other of my friends' stuff, and that's it. I don't actually watch any TikTok unless I get a notification to one of my friends' posts, and then I watch it a few times and like it to raise their traction. Yeah. Like, having to support your friends is good, having to support artists is good, having to support, like, artists that do, like, TikTok animatics is good. Because those are nice. You are having to put out and repost people that, like, are using the platform for creative things rather than whatever the hell is currently happening on TikTok and all that stuff. So, ugh. I've tried absolutely nothing and have no ideas. It's so often the case. Like, use your words, set your boundaries, love yourself best. That's true. Again, it's understandable where you can't leave a toxic relationship immediately. I get that. Because it's definitely hard into thinking in your brain where the person that you loved before is now a different person because of circumstances or whatever, but maybe they've been hiding it all this time, and you just don't have it in you to believe that they are a very bad person, so you keep giving them chances. But you're realizing slowly that they're just isolating you and not letting you be a part of other people and controlling you, manipulating you. And that's hard to see sometimes because maybe that partner was the only one you've ever gotten to know. But freedom, your freedom especially, and the freedom of your own choice is much better than having to be stuck in a partner that would not treat you properly and does not know your worth. So, yeah, that's my salt regarding that. Why people making TikTok about their relationships? I have no clue. If you are, let's just say, saying that like, oh, me and my partner having this like very, very cute time and that's very adorable, like that's sure, that's okay because you're showing something fluffy and cute and adorable and wholesome, and God knows we need more of that in this world. So that's okay if you're showing something cute and adorable. But the moment it starts off with having to talk about a problem and you're trying to see who is wrong and right and to win against that argument, then I don't know what's happening to you guys. I don't know what's happening in that relationship. Try to avoid drama videos in general, to be honest. On social media like TikTok, I prefer to use it to watch my favorite. Yeah, I think it's just having to watch your normal favorite stuff, favorite artists, favorite content creators. Like that's okay. It's having to see some dramas happen at times where, man, it's tiring to see. I deleted TikTok because when one of my friends sent me basketball edits of just random lines from AO3. Oh my god! You know what? If I can somehow find a TikTok where it's all about talking, what's the word? Where it's all about talking on AO3 fanfics about lines or recommendations, I'm all for it. I think that's the moment I'll jump into watching TikTok because, my god, is that going to be such a fun time. It's just me having to find out books, well not books, like a lot of authors and their works and how amazing they are. So I would be really, really happy if someone in TikTok gives me like AO3 recommendations. Especially in cases of abuse. I'm not saying it is easy, but it does kind of all come back to those three. Yeah, definitely. The reason people post about drama is because drama gets traction, and I think that's the whole other issue. Oh yeah, that's definitely one of the big issues when it comes to the internet. Again, I really do believe that quarantine upped the ante of how many people got into the internet and how much they're all internet pilled or online pilled. They're so like chronically online that they know every single reference. They go to Reddit, they go to Twitter, they do this, they do that. It's just like, can we have something cute? Can we talk about how like Haru Urara is an amazing umamusume, is an amazing horse? Like I think the time where Haru passed, there were so many artists, there were so many people. I think all I've seen on my timeline is people giving love to Haru, and I want that more on my timeline than someone throwing in dramas left and right. Like, please, I beg of you. I just need something cute. I just need something nice in my life. I think it's so good to just make you think about how people express things. Help you appreciate your partner more by seeing what they do and as love expressions. Yes, that's another thing. If you're showcasing your partner being an amazing person, then all the more for it. Sure, yeah, please do that. My god, it's not that hard to do. It's like having to support your partner by showing people that they're an amazing one and should be like a role model to other people. Then yeah, sure, of course, go crazy. Like relationship problems are stuff you and your partner should sit down and talk about, just between the two. Yes, all the time. Yes, you shouldn't need to go to the internet to solve your problems. Exactly. Whether it's for, let's just say, romantic relationships, friendships, anything like that. Never should it go anywhere on the internet. Like, talk about it like adults, please. We're all adults here. And the moment you start putting it out so people will choose who's right or wrong, I think that's the moment you lost the argument and you have no reason or standing or foundation on this argument anymore that I doubt I'll be able to listen to you anymore. I love being a blockhead. You guys are all amazing. Also, who put the horny note in here? What the fuck? Hi Mika, how are you doing? Also, hello Rizal. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. I recommend everyone to take a day, at least 24 hours. Turn off your phone as best you can, touch grass, take a walk, read a book. It helps your mental health too. It helped my depression for sure. Yes, please, God. We were also talking about if ever it gets to do if it ever gets to quarantine again, one, I would not be that happy about it, because I would quite literally just be stuck at my house for another 3 years or so. Also, thank you for the notes. Hello, Zero. Welcome in. I appreciate the knocking. You can come in, honey. You can come in. But yeah, if quarantine ever happens again, I don't know what I'm going to do. I like going outside now. I like touching grass. It helps me more mentally that I'm touching grass than having to stay inside watching, I don't know, whatever the heck something on my YouTube recommended is. Because I don't want to do that for the entirety of my day. I want to at least maybe touch grass, like go outside, go to the living room, something. It's tiring for the fact that there are so many times where I wanted to go outside in quarantine, but I never got around to. Mom! Yes, honey. What is it? What happened? What is it, Zero? The knocking got me? Yeah, the knocking sometimes. Oh my gosh. Yeet! Yeet indeed. A lot of sound bites that they're just using now. Streamer likes touching grass, gasp. I know, it's crazy. I like touching grass? Who would have thought? Like going outside, who would have thought, gang? 42.0 ain't coming out soon unless a freak Earth crisis meteor thing lands here. I hope not, but yeah. Exactly, even if you delete it, there will always be data and ways for others to access it. So be sure to be aware and careful in what you post. Exactly! Please, just keep whatever you can private, and if you do have accounts to, let's just say, that are private, then leave those as well, because I think having to throw in some stuff in an echo chamber is not a good idea. A lot of stuff with the internet is very, very toxic, or not that great for you mentally, and having to let that go and having to put down your phone and going outside, be with friends, be with family, is more healthier than looking through, let's just say, TikToks for 6 hours. Like, you can go outside for those 6 hours. You can touch grass. You can actually go to a restaurant, maybe. Treat yourself. If you don't want to go to a restaurant, you can go to a park. You can go to the beach. You can get your dog out to walk with you. And that's good. That's amazing, because that's something that I think a lot of people should do a lot more. I also don't like when people on TikTok give you advice on either self-love or self-help, because I feel like they're just doing it because, if that makes sense. Like, they're not licensed to really give you the proper advice into doing so. So you're just having to listen to somebody who probably got like this epiphany, this jump of spirit, but then having to talk about it on TikTok, saying you should do this, you should do that. That may have worked for them, maybe, and it may not work for you. It would just be a jump from learning something that they did, and maybe it's really not that great for you. So, I know. It reminded me of the babe from where? From Jump King? If so, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Also, Kit, thank you so much for continuing your sub. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Hi. Hello. I actually found the streamer through TikTok right after it tried recommending me dating advice, so this has given me some major whiplash. Me having to give VTuber dating advice. Not really VTuber dating advice, but you know what I mean.
Hi, buddy. You're on your
The babe with the power? The babe with the power?
Aw.
The babe with the power? I don't think I've ever seen that one. Probably check that out a little bit later. Ray, is your throat feeling better? It's feeling a bit better, yes. But I'm still a little bit sick, so if I do sneeze, if I cough, or do anything of the such, then I'm sorry, but I wanted to stream today because 1, I miss my burbles, and 2, I wanted to stream. I just don't want to, like, be stuck on my thing for the entirety of the day, so yeah. Have you ever watched Labyrinth? I have not. So, No. I definitely should watch a lot more shows, but I haven't been able to watch shows as of recently. That's why I'm planning to do a weekly thing. Not a weekly, maybe bi-weekly, where I get to hang out with my community and we can watch shows. They can recommend me shows, and if I can try to find them, I'll have it up and ready and we can watch it all together. So that'd be really nice to do. Being sick sucks, just got over it myself. Wishing you a swift recovery. Thank you. I've also heard earlier that a lot of people have been really sick for the past couple or so days. Some have been getting really, really sick. Some haven't been that great with it recently. And I don't know if it's only the season, because my seasons is different here in the Philippines compared to, let's just say, the US and Europe. So, I don't know. Con flu, maybe. I just hope that everybody that is going to TwitchCon, they're all okay and safe, because I know a lot of my friends are currently on the flight to go there. But other than that, I just hope that not a lot of people get to be sick, because it's not that great. Especially because it's not the type of fever type sick. It's more so like, oh, my throat is not that great right now. I feel like I have a cold. I feel like I have a this, I have that. It's ugh. I just want to be okay, man. I just want to stream. I just want to scream. I want to sing again without problems. And I feel like it's rare for me to have that nowadays. But then again, this is my job, so. Okay, that is the movie we're all referencing. It's okay. It's a bit of a classic, but I don't know how well it made it to international markets. Okay, so if it's that rare, not rare, if it's that old and you think that it's not put out to international markets or movies, then
Hi, buddy.
I'll probably have to double check that one. Bao-Chen, hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Hello. I'm a Crow VTuber, and I'm currently just yapping and streaming to my community. I was once an angel, now casted out from heaven, and punished to be a crow because I like humanity more than, I guess, my fellow angels, so meh. I'm getting a bit sleepy, so I'm gonna head out for the night. I'm glad I was able to finally catch one of your streams with your new model. I hope that you, the mods, chatters, and lurkers, all alike, take care and have a good night. Feel better soon, Crow Man. No, thank you. Thank you. And also sleep well. Faye, big loves. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And also thank you for the lurks as well, for those that are lurking. I appreciate all the love. Recommending macros, honestly, that shit's peak. Let's see, because there are still a couple of things that we have to do. But because of it having to be con stuff in the next couple or so, then yeah, it's going to be a wild ride for the next couple or so days. A lot of people are going to be inactive because a lot of people are going to the convention, TwitchCon specifically. Other than just TwitchCon, could be parties, could be other conventions in the next couple days, but yeah. This is why I'm always onto of my shots and vaccines, as I'm disabled already and I don't want to risk or make it worse. Yep, that's valid. That's understandably valid. Yeah, 1986, but it's a Henson movie, so it's got great puppetry. Ooh, I'll probably check that out then. In any case, if it's that old, then I should be able to still watch it. Maybe. Also, hello, welcome in, Godfather. Hello. Do I call you God or do I call you Father? Which are you most comfortable with? But I appreciate the follows. Welcome in. Hi. Hello. Well, crows are super cool anyways. They bring you shiny things and they remember you. That's also true. They're very smart. Not me, though. I'm the only exception. I am the only exception. That's for sure. Hello. Oh, different con. Never mind, gang. Never mind. A different con. I'm gonna con so many people. Yeah, different con. You can call me whatever you want. Okay. I'll just call you Father then, because I think that's way easier to say than God. Because it feels weird to call somebody God. So yeah, I'll just call you Father. Cursed to be a silly crow. I'm cursed to be a silly crow, but you know, I did tell you guys I was once an angel. What was it? My luck and the power of God is stronger than my intelligence. If I'm gonna have like a character sheet for D&D, I'm gonna have a -2 on my intelligence. I don't even know if that's possible, but sure, let's have a -2 on my intelligence. And my charm is probably just a 1. And I guess my luck is like a 3. I don't even know if those are proper stats. It's been like a while since I've seen a D&D character sheet, so. And a lot of people are currently going to conventions. I honestly just hope that it's going to be safe around this time, because last year's TwitchCon was a little bit of crazy, so Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of crazy. Ignore the post-it. Ending is very smart. That's no, thank you. Thank you, kid. I appreciate that. Y'all are amazing and awesome. Keep being super cool. That goes to everyone. That is so true, Lynn. That is so true. Everyone's amazing. Everyone's amazing. Everybody's charming. Everyone's smart. Everyone's lucky. Don't say that I'm the only one that's lucky. I may be lucky, but you guys are luckier, okay? I'm throwing my luck your way so you guys can have, I don't know, maybe a free pizza come along to you on your doorstep or something. -2 is 6 or 7 in intelligence, definitely possible. Okay, I'll take it. Sure, why not? I'll take that. Oh my gosh, you have wings and feathers, so you must be an angel. Well, I was until I wasn't. I was until I wasn't. I'm gonna use all that luck on Genshin pulls. No! No! But what about the free pizza that could be on your doorstep? Imagine a free pizza that can just pop up in your doorstep. Though I should say, just don't eat any food that just comes out of your doorstep. Just saying. You may get free pizza, but I don't know, maybe have someone taste test for you to make sure that it's not poison. Something, maybe. Everyone is amazing. Love y'all. I'm also heading to bed. Have a good one. Good night, kid. Big loves and sleep well. Sleep well. And to those that need to go to bed, please do, because I know it's incredibly late for most of you. So sleeping is the way. 10 in luck and 0 in intelligence on your special stats. Oh my god. If it is special, then yeah. I have everything on luck. I have nothing else. I have nothing else on my special stats if we're going by Fallout stats. I get free pizza from the job I'm getting. Ooh, then you are just getting free pizza. I got a burger. You got a free burger. We like the burgers in this house. Free burgers, we take those. Maybe the luck can be for Umamusume pulls. I've already done that. I pulled and trying to get maybe the Summer Maruzenski, but I got Narita Taishin instead, so. Yay, I guess. I'll probably play a little bit on my off time later in making my Narita Taishin, because I finally have another end closer that isn't just Goshi, so that's really nice. So I'm going to build Narita Taishin for, I guess, future stuff later on, but... Oh yeah, another thing! Chat, I won! I won first place on my Group B. To those that are currently playing Umamusume and have gotten to the Cancer Cup for, I think, the final round. I won! I'm number 1! I got it! I got my title, Cancer Gold. Yay! I'm just sad that I didn't get the what was it? The chance to get to Group A, because in Group A you get like the platinum. But I only got around to Group B because, oh my god, is it so hard. Is it so hard to try to beat people that are either very, very smart with the game or whales. I'm going against two types of people. Either they're really, really cool and skilled at the game, and then there are people that are just whales that have used all of their cards and just got lucky to the point that they got the stats they needed. But yeah, I got to Cancer Gold, so yay! I got the title, I got the other titles, but I also got a lot of pulls with it too. So that's really nice. That's really cool. It's my first time, I think, having to get the proper title, so yay!
You're on your deathbed.
Oh,
You're limping.
thank you.
Oh,
Welcome in,
poor
Google
guy.
Docky. Hello, hi. Google Docky as a name? Oh my god. You are in the loop if your name is that, but I appreciate you having to have that name. It's really funny. I once received my Uber Eats order twice because the restaurant double processed my order. Free dinner for me the next day. I'll wish that pays forward to someone. Oh my god, Vic, that's... Wait, that's actually really lucky. Yeah, that's insanely lucky. What the heck? I hope someone gets to do that. Or someone gets a free one. Exactly my current job, I get free nuggies, but I'm changing jobs because bad work environment. Oof, okay, that's valid. That's incredibly valid. I hope you manage to get a much better one. A much better work environment, but also free food. Free food, free cafeteria stuff, because that's delicious. Also, thank you for the hat pats. Hello, welcome in, Google Docky. Hello. I'm sure you've gotten that name for, specifics. A Google Docky was dropped, god. Oh my god, I'm not the type to talk about it. I really am not. But since Google Docky's here, I feel like I should broach upon the subject for just a little bit. Touch it a little bit, like a little pat, you know? When that dropped, Chat, when that dropped, when that 1,000 thing dropped, let me tell you, I just looked at it once, read the entire thing. I didn't read the entire thing, but read like the word 1,000 pages, and I just threw my phone. I just read and say, okay, cool, and don't comment. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. For me, I'm done. I think I'm done having to read like Google Docies at this point. Google Doci documents. I'm like, I don't want to read them. It's so tiring. Like, I don't know. There's like, this brings me back to talk about relationships and let's say problems with relationships, whether platonic or romantic. It should never be outside. It should be personal and private. It should never touch the internet. I read all of that. I see like 1,000 pages. I immediately just went, nope. I've seen the internet a lot today. I'm not reading a thousand word document. I'm too tired. Dude, it took me 3 days to read it and it was a nothing burger. I'm like, when I heard from a lot of people that it was a lot of nothing burgers, I'm like, oh my goodness, that's okay. When it was all nothing burgers, I'm like, oh my god, what's the point? I feel like people just wasted like the couple hours into reading that. My goodness. I just waited until a YouTuber covered it in like 16 minutes. Yeah, there's also that where people get to talk about it either 16 or so minutes or maybe an hour if you'd like. But having to have that exist is really not the vibes right now. Really not the vibes. I mean, of course, no harm. Like, do not bring harm to anyone in the document or the one who's posting the document. Like, harmful anything regarding to anyone is like bad in general. Don't ever do that. But having to release something so private is something that's so odd to me. If that makes sense, chat. Because I don't know, it's something so personal. You can just talk about it like adults. Is that so hard? It makes me remember how a lot of stuff on the internet sometimes is run by people that are not like maybe 30 or something. I think people right now that are running the internet are in their like 20s, in their mid-20s, to 28 or something, and for some reason they're always just looking for drama. And that's just so sad and tiring because why won't you y'all talk about, I don't know, your trip to Japan or something? Your trip to going to a different country and it's your first time and you want to talk about it because it's your first time, it's cute, it's adorable, you got to see these places you've never been. Like, why can't we have that? Is that so hard sometimes? Am I just too wholesome for the internet, chat? Am I too wholesome? Is it one of the things that I'm just as a person, that I'm just too wholesome to be on the internet? But I still am at times. I say as I'm simping for my day from Honkai Star Rail. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Google Doc. I will drink my water. Remember to hydrate too, chat, because having to hydrate is good. It's not bad to get any sickness if you miss on drinking. I'd rather read a game journalist divorce on a game review than read that Google Doc. That's actually more interesting. I would also read that one. Yeah. Oh no, ads. Oh, are we back? I believe we should be back now. But yeah, ads are on. Sadly, it is what it is. No, we need more of you. People need to grow up and talk to each other in DMs sometimes instead of these docs, bro. So true. I'm so tired seeing Google Docs having to show up on my Twitter feed. And the moment that they do show up, I just scroll away because I'm like, I'm too busy looking at other things. Like, I'd rather look at, like, at an R18 fan art of my character or someone else's character than looking through a Google document. And I think that says more about the Google document than it says about the fan art. So, you know what it is. I love Honkai Star Rail. Let's go! Honkai Star Rail is my favorite out of all the Hoyo games. But then again, it's turn-based, so I'm just very biased. Hello, Rhea. Hi, Spectre. Welcome in. Seeing people's first time to a different place isn't even good now because people don't know how to be respectful now. It sucks. It sucks. It really does. It's incredibly. Yeah. Incredibly suck to see. Welcome in, Nuya. Hi. Hello. Hello. I'm Andrea Hurst. Nice to meet you. I'm a Crow VTuber. Once an angel, but casted away from heaven and turned turned into a crow because of, you know, that's my punishment. I got turned into a crow. It is what it is. Yeah, welcome in, welcome in. I read all of The Art of War, but I absolutely will not, absolutely will not read that doc. It doesn't involve me, it's not even about me, that's true. So just ignore it, that's very much true. Honkai, honkai, Google Docu PTSD. I think it's already done now, at some point. At some point right now, it's already been done. People don't get to talk about that much anymore, which I'm very happy with, because if people are still talking about it, then I don't know what to do at that point. I'm too tired. Hi, I'm Phoenix. Nice to meet you, little crow. Hello, welcome in. Hi. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful chill time, because we're here having a chill time. I got banned for my name a few times. Really? Really? Just by your name? Really? My god. People see the word Google Docu and is like, no, not again. I need that out of my life. I need something else. But like having to ban you, I think is a bit too much. That's a bit too much. Yeah, it's a bit too much, my guy. My god. I hopped off for a time. What's going on? A couple things. Just talking about how tiring it is for people to read a Google document that's more than just 2 pages. So, yeah, a wild, wild time, that's for sure. Wait, I gotta sneeze again. Ah! Oh my goodness. I hate having to be sick. It's so bad. It's so bad having to be sick, chat. Ugh. I don't like it. It's not nice. And I nice having to be sick, but then again, I'm streaming while I'm sick, so probably not the best example that I'm doing. But as I said, do as I say, not as I do, okay? I see people make paragraphs of how good the motors of a mecha would smell with more sauce than that 1,000-page document. Oh my god. That's a crazy-ass comparison. Bless you. Thank you. The way the algorithm works on platforms feeds dramas. It's not necessarily the algorithm's fault, though, because the algorithm just shows what gets clicked the most. That's also true. Which is very sad, because people would rather click on more drama than anything good and wholesome in the world. Which I think is, again, it's just sad. Remember the time when a little girl, when a little girl, right, was seeing like Todoroki Shoto for the first time and said like, oh my god, he's like me, he looks like me. And then everybody just started making fan art of the girl and Todoroki. Like, that's cute. Like, that's cute. Why is that not like the thing that's showing up on the internet a lot, man? Why can't that be the thing that gets a lot of clicks? Like, I feel like that happens and then the next day it's like gone. Compared to like drama that's gonna happen for like an entire week and you don't know why, but people just keep on talking about it. Please, no more reading without pictures. Bless you, thank you. I hope you feel better soon, thank you. Thank you, Google, I appreciate that. I just hope that I do get around to be okay by tomorrow, because I've been drinking so much medicine. I'm drinking so much like medicine. I've been drinking a lot of home remedies. I'm just very tired. I'm tired of drinking something so bitter. You know how many glasses of like bitter drinks I've drank? God, I hate them. I hate them so much. I hate them so much. I don't like them. There wouldn't be good here without the bad. Yin and yang. That's also sadly true. It's very much true. Yeah. Without the good and the bad, it is what it is. 1K document is excessive. Makes me feel like no one read it before and said, hey, maybe we should shorten this down a bit. I would rather read a 364,000 worded fanfiction that has 200 chapters than read a 1,000-word document. I'm not kidding. And also, I was very close. I think my highest... Actually, no. I think it's also the same, right? I think that... No. I think that equals to like 4 or 5 fanfictions. So yeah. I would rather read a fanfiction that's longer than that. Just read One Piece. That's true. That's also true. I'd rather just go ahead and like restart One Piece, and I would probably finish One Piece faster than the 1,000-page document. Waiter, Moriyawi and Yuri, please. Moriyawi and Yuri, I beg of you. But yours, yeah, so true. I'd truly rather just read like a doujin, either like something cool or sweet or adorable or something that's not, than that document. But yeah, it's just exhausting having to see drama on the internet. Like, I feel like a lot of people like feed so much on it because like I don't know, maybe they're bored in their life that they need something entertaining and they watch like other people's dramas because that equals as an entertainment. Which I'm sad that like people think that drama IRL is actual entertainment. Watch a K-drama. You'll have a much better time and it'll have a much better like send-off than a fucking IRL drama. I feel like I'm just ranting at this point because man, the internet has not been a very nice place after quarantine. It all started with like the talk of quarantine and now we're here. My goodness. All right, I gotta get to bed as it's 12:40 a.m. For me right now. It was great meeting you and I hope you feel better soon. Thank you. Big loves Lemon and sleepy wells. Why read drama when you could watch, enjoy a stream funny game? That's also true. But also you could just watch K-drama. And I think that's more use of your time than watching an actual drama happen in real life. The thing is, a lot of drama could be avoided if people would just communicate with each other. Oh boy. Oh boy, was what we were saying true earlier. A lot of stuff is just all riddled down to communication. And people just forget about that, where communication does so much for both people. Maybe more than both people, but like for more than a couple parties. And it's sad that people forget that talking solves so much, but people would rather stab people on the back and listen to their own voice in their head where I'm right, they don't get to say that they're right. So that's what's happening. It's just really sad. Also, I gotta sneeze again. Give me a second.
Hi, buddy. You're on your deathbed. You're limping. Oh, poor guy.
I'm back. Hello. Hi. Oh my gosh. Thankfully, I just keep muting myself because I don't like having to unmute myself when it comes to like sneezing or having to blow my nose because ugh. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Eric. Hello. Hi. I'm enjoying your hair. It's nice to meet you. Oh wait, no, not Eric. It's Edgrich? Edgrich SMG. Welcome in. Hi. Hello. I'm a Crow VTuber. Formerly an angel, but I was casted out from heaven, so I was punished to be a crow for my entire life. And now I'm here on Earth doing God knows what. I remembered I saw this K-drama recently about plastic models and how it positively affected people. And honestly, it was the best piece of work I've ever experienced. I would rather watch that. Yeah, I would rather watch that. Bless you, thank you. It's like I was watching Shakespeare. Oh, I really need to watch more K-dramas sooner or later. Oh, we gotta get back to work. Do take care of yourself, right? All good, all good. Big loves. Also, hello, Damon. Hi. Welcome in. We're just talking about how we're very tired of drama and how the world should be a bit more wholesome. Because it's not wholesome that much anymore, but we always hope. We always hope that it'll be always wholesome, but sometimes it's not, and I truly wish that it can be. Nowadays, it's not that wholesome. Also, my goodness, my friends are playing Wordle, and what's happening? Why is everybody not... What's happening with the Wordle stuff right now? I've been lurking for a bit. All good, all good! But yeah, I've just been yapping and being chilling. And that reminds me, the videos and all the stuff that is for top 1, 2, and 3 prizes, guys, will be sent over in a bit. As for the art, that will be sent in the next couple or so weeks, depending on how long the artist will take. I'm still waiting for some responses of the artists because right now I'm currently still waitlisted. For some, I've requested on one. So some of the artists I have not heard back yet. But it's on VGen, so it's safe technically. And I haven't paid yet because I was not given for any proposals. So let's see for later if we can get a proposal later on. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna sneeze again. Ah! Wordle today was hard for me. I think I have not done Wordle yet today, now that I think about it. Yeah. I love your design, thank you. Wait, let me show you guys the full body to those that are new. Hello. This is not just the fit. I also have a jacket, by the way. I don't keep it on because it's like hot today. It's like hot right now, so I'm not having to keep it on. That's why my shoulders are out for the world to see today. Yeah. Hope you guys like the design because Padru Mama did so much and they did amazing. I love their art style and I love their work. So please give them lots of love and also get around to commissioning them. Oh yeah, earlier today I watched a really cool concert performed by some orphans from Uganda. It was so beautiful and such a cultural shock. Yay! Nice, that sounds so sweet and wholesome. See, that's the thing that we should be seeing all the time. My brain is slightly fried today. You should go to bed. You either go to bed or rest up. Like those are two good things. I think having to turn off your brain is one of the best ways to reset it properly. Because there are times where my brain just goes and that needs more time for themselves than just, you know, than just having to stay on the internet or having to do something else, because the more that your brain just keeps on working, the more tired it'll be. So I highly recommend just having to get some rest. Who made your model? I'm looking for people. It's Padre Ferry. If you go scroll down to my description, to my about page, then you will see in the credits, and it will show you the link for their Twitter, and you can contact them from there. Yeah, big loves. I love Padre Mama. They're amazing. Also, I gotta sneeze again. I hate this. Ah! Okay, wait. Let me mute myself. Oh, thank God I got tissues over here and everything like that. My goodness. Bless you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Have you played Blue Protocol yet? No, I have not. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Blue Protocol. Let me double check. Blue Protocol. Oh, I've seen this actually. I've seen this and I'm very tempted to. But at the same time, never mind. My region is not supported. I need to double check with Steam. I went to the website. It says, "Hey, your region's not supported." I'm like, what? Yep, there we go. I do not think I can play game because, it does not exist for my region. Never mind. Anyway. Well, that's really funny. I was trying to add something wholesome because we discuss a lot of heavy stuff. That's true. That's true. Also, if we're gonna talk about another wholesome thing, we are close to getting to 3,000 followers, chat. Let's go! We are about, I think... yeah, we're about like 47 away. Let's go! Nice! Bless you, thank you. If I wasn't just recently sick, I would have actually been at the concert in person instead of watching it online because it was streamed by location. It was a free admission event. That's really nice though, at the very least. Hi, did my D&D session, my HW work. Let's go! I hope you guys had a fun session. Nice. And how long was the campaign? Or, well, if you guys are doing a campaign, how long is your session technically? That was what... oh, sorry. That was what I was asking. Let's go, 3,000 of them. Cacaws, 3,000 of cacaws. Oh my gosh. So many burbles. So many burbles. 3,000 burbles, that's insane. I didn't think we would actually get around to 3,000. Like, actually. So, the fact that we're currently at 3,000 is insane. Thank you guys. For not only the support, but also for the love. Thank you. Time to sign up my totally real 47 different grandmothers to follow Rhea. They're traveling the States and it's insane to watch. But yeah, with how much people have been getting sick recently, it's just really sad that a lot of stuff either has to get canceled. But I hope you do get to go on with their go on to their concert soon again after you recover. And I'm sponsoring a kid from the organization now. Ooh! Woo! Very exciting, very exciting. Also 47 grandmothers. Very real 47 grandmothers. We only need 47 to hit 3K. That's awesome. It is. It's insane. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I gotta sneeze. Oh my god, I'm so sick. Wait, give me a second again. Okay. I may need to quit my medicine sooner or later, because holy, I have not gotten around to sneeze and blow this much, like, for a while. My goodness. I don't want to stream. Is that allowed? Yes, it's allowed. It's allowed to sneeze. I'm allowed to sneeze, and also I'm allowed to stream even when I'm sick. But I don't want to stream. I don't want to end the stream early. I don't want to stream for only about like what, 2 hours. I want to keep on stream for a while because I haven't seen you guys in a while, so I want to hang out with you guys. I make it sound like I'm very clingy, which I am. I'm very clingy. I'm very clingy, chat. It is what it is. I'm just a little clingy little guy, okay? I'm just a little clingy little guy, and I make sure that you guys have no personal space, and I'm like right close, this close into your screen and yourselves, you know? I'm just very, very clingy. It is what it is. Also, I just noticed that my teeth. I have like not a snaggle tooth, but I have fangs. I have such fangs. I have like a lot of fangs. You should rest up if you really need it. It's all good though. I decided to end stream and go to bed. I don't want to go back to bed. I want to do stuff. I don't just want to do nothing. Clingy bird mom. I'm very clingy. I'm very clingy, chat. I'm very, very clingy. I think the moment that you guys got in here and showed support, I think that's it. It was over for you guys from the beginning. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Hop Rocks, hello, welcome in. Hi, hello. In my wait, I just saw the entire full name. Oh my god. I feel like I cannot say that. If I did, I think I'm gonna get demonetized. So I cannot say your entire name. But welcome in. Hello. That's a crazy ass name you got there. That insane, I will say. You're so lucky we don't have enough points to redeem end stream. Thankfully. It's also very expensive, so I'm clingy too, so it works out. Hey. You're clingy as well, you say. First Google Docky, now that. We're all getting these sus words. We're all getting the very sus words in our community, you know? If we're gonna reach to 3,000, we might as well get everything sussy available. Might as well. I'm pressing the redeem anyways. Yeah, well, you guys still can't. You guys can't end stream because that's 2 million points. I feel like I should lessen that because some people would probably not get around to use that, so. Yeah. See, yeah, I probably should lessen that one. Maybe later on. Oh, Lynn. I would definitely be able to just do that. My god. Imagine if my burbles finally have their mascot. I would be the type to just grab them, squeeze them, and just throw them to a wall. Just because I can, you know? Just because I can and I could. So, of course I'll be doing that. I need to double check if it's like my time to like drink my medicine or something. Cause my goodness, it's ugh. Having to keep on sneezing is having to keep on sneezing is really not that great. I also don't like having to just keep on sneezing. Do you have any idea for your chat Sona yet? I do. I believe like a little tiny crow. I'm thinking of like a crow, and then maybe just have like a necktie, like my necktie over here, and then maybe the hat would be real nice. Like that's what I'm thinking of. Like a dark black bird, a little black burb. I could try to make it look like a rowlet. Imagine making you guys look like owls. That'd be really cute. It takes roughly 5-6 years of 4-hour streams, 4 to 5 times a week to get that many without prediction spam. That's also true. That's also very, very true. That's why I think I have to lessen it. So at the very least, people that have been staying with me for at least 1 year, maybe, can get around to actually do that. Would that be cute? Like one of those fluffy babies or an adult one? A fluffy baby. A fluffy baby one. A fluffy little baby one. I could have it as like the same shape as a rowlet, but you guys are made out of gems, so that means I can eat you guys. You guys are looking like gems, but you guys have like a necktie, an entire what's the word? An entire hat and everything, but you guys are made out of gems. So I can go on ahead and just go nom 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 nom. No time to make fan art. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Can we go Pokemon and look like Corviknight? Yeah, we can technically also. I could just say screw it and just make you guys look like Corviknight, but like a little baby Corviknight. What's the evolution for Corviknight again? Let me double check that. I haven't seen Corviknight in like forever. Corviknight. Evolution tree. There you go. Yeah, I forgot the name of that one. Rookie D, I think that's the name, right? Rookie D. Yeah, Rookie D. A little tiny Rookie D. That'd be real cute. I think to be fair, my future Chattown is going to quite, literally be a brick wall. It's just a brick wall, so you can throw them at, let's just say, future chatters. That'd be really funny. So you can have the throw brick emote. It was a cute mode and a rage mode. Oh, that'd be real nice. Yes, that'd be real nice, actually. I guess maybe I want to draw the mascot, because I do plan on having to draw the mascot. It's just that I'm currently sick, and I don't plan on doing an art stream right now, because if I do, I'm gonna go back to singing, and singing equals throat pain, and throat pain equals me not talking. So, yep, I'd rather not do that. I'm on just talking to a brick wall. Oh wait, that's the reference. Honestly, that's a more funnier reference than the throwing of the brick. We're going Pokemon. We're the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet crystallized version. The crystallized. Oh yeah, the crystallized version. Yeah. Black Knight Dice, welcome in. Hi, hello. I'm Andrea Hurst. Nice to meet you. I am a Crow VTuber. I was once an angel, but I was casted away from heaven. So my punishment is to becoming a crow. But yeah, I'm not a crow anymore. I ate enough gems that I restored my power. And now I'm a tall, beautiful woman. I'm a tall woman. A bouncy woman, too. But yeah. It's like the Scarlet inversion. That's actually so cute, though. Was it terrastalized? Terrastalized. I think that's the name. Yeah, terrastalized. There you go. Tall, she says. I am! 5'3" tall, right? Unless you guys are probably like 6 feet and... Okay, well, I can't really fight that because you guys are 6 feet. I can't do much about that. Was actually an idea from one of my fan artists. I think this is hilarious, though. An entire brick. An entire brick wall. Entire brick wall as a community is so funny. They made the wall. They're like little blocks, and then you stack them, and then they make the entire wall, and you're just talking to them. You're just talking to them, but they're intended at brick walls so you can make the meme. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna throw Spectre with the speed and power of a professional baseball pitcher. Are you, though? Is your arm strength that good, though? We're both the same height. Average height. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm like... 5'3" is like pretty tall in comparison. If I tell you guys the amount of times I've seen people that are shorter than me here, like that's a lot to say. Like there's a lot more shorter people than just me. And I'm more than just like, it's like average-ish to like high average over here. At least in the Philippines. The moment I get to America, it's not going to be average anymore. I'm going to be tiny. I just assume all of my friends are tall, so I'm just gonna keep looking up. And I'm practicing me looking up because I know that like you guys are just incredibly taller than me if we do like a meet and greet IRL. Hey, I go to the gym, I can lift. I don't know if your arm is that strong enough to throw though. I don't know about that one, Andrea. Hey! I can be tall! I can be tall! You guys are making it seem like being tall is a sin. It's a sin for me specifically. So where you don't have to look up too much, I hope so. But knowing my friends, I may have to at times. I may have to at times and having to look up, so, you know, it is what it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. I saw the new trailer and am excited to see the new boys out. There you go. Okay. I forgot he messaged me. I didn't get around to reply. But yeah. 5'3" is below average height where I'm from. Well, it's average and a little bit higher here. So there's a difference, okay? There's a difference. If you guys think that that's below average, well, at least over here it's a little bit above, and you guys can't do anything about that. I will always believe that it's average and above average. You guys are going to be fighting with me for a long time regarding that. I'm actually the shortest chatter here. I proved the shorter equals angry allegations. Well, maybe it's a good thing that I'm not that angry as much anymore. Or having to play a lot of rage games. Because if I start playing rage games, I think it's over. Remember the time, chat, that I played Getting Over It? Yeah. Yeah. The moment I start playing Getting Over It, yeah. Yeah, no, we're not gonna go back to that. The moment we get back to that, the world will end if I get back to it. Would I like be able to commission you in the future for the brick wall chat zone model? Of course, yes. I do plan on opening commissions sooner or later, but as of right now, I plan on doing some stuff here and there regarding VTuber stuff. And then afterwards, once I have a little more time, a little bit more free. Oh, what's happening outside? Why are they having to honk? Yeah, I do plan on having to open commissions again sooner or later because I miss having to commissions and miss having to just do a lot more art. And I do stream art a lot as well, so that'll be a fun time to do. That'll be nice to do. 3 inches is average. Actually, it's pretty huge, I think. 3 inches. I think you're thinking about something else, but sure, whatever you say. Also, thank you for the posture check. I will sit up straight. Sounds good. I'll keep an eye out. All good, all good. All good, all good. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. I don't even know if I can showcase a mascot that I've made before because I did make a mascot before, chat. A really good one. A cloud one, as one would say. A very, very cute cloud mascot before. If you catch my drift. If you get it, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Because technically it is my work. It is my work. I could technically have it on there. 5.3 5.3 could be anything but or 6 too much. Length of a churro not enough. Hey! What the heck? It's a pretty good height. Why are people saying that's still not a pretty good height? How dare? How dare? How dare you? How dare you? It's a pretty good height. Why are people saying there's not a pretty good height? Yum, yum, yum. Since the Artisan Ride 2.0 is going to be considerably cheaper than most, reliable though a friend, I'll probably be able to get the chat zone at the same time and debut them together. That'd be so cute! That'd be so adorable! Just draw a brick. A brick wall, as one would say. Insulting 5'3" is insulting me too. You're insulting us! Don't insult us! Don't just insult us. How dare you? We're doing our best. We're doing our best as 5'3" people, okay? It's not my fault that everyone's just taller. It's not that we're small, everyone's just tall. At least we can fit into doors. We don't have to slouch and stuff when we're going through doors. Some people do. And I have the privilege of not slouching. You guys do. As someone apart from the 6 feet community, I could totally throw spec. You mean 3'5"? I arrived just in time. What's up, everyone? Hi, Brave. Welcome in. Hi, hi. Would you prefer black pepper instead? What do you mean black pepper? Why would I consider black pepper? I like black pepper, actually. Tastes really nice with my meals. Perfect standing armrest height. I hate all of you. I hate all of you. I'm not insulting you, I'm mocking you. There's a difference. You guys are having way too much fun talking about my height. I'm gonna head off because it's 6 in the morning. Oh my gosh, yes, please. Good night. Good night, and thank you for hopping on in for the follow. Please do rest up. Oh my goodness. They got my eye. The first time. Also, truly, cosplayer hell. The amount of wings. Oh my gosh. Alright, sorry. Okay. Not me though, I'm on your side here. Thank you. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad that there's at least somebody on my side that can like my height the same as me. Because damn it, we're both the same height anyway. Hey, being 3 inches being 3'3" isn't anything to be ashamed of. I hate all of you. Maybe this is the reason why I don't get to stream as much, because all I do is go live, talk for a little bit, chat starts having to mock me, and we just both fight each other to the point that I scream, and then my voice is just gone the next day. You know what? Maybe it is your fault, chat. Maybe it's your fault that I'm slowly losing my voice, huh? Huh? You guys think about that one? You guys think about that? Huh? 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 Hi, you don't sound sick. Well, I'm trying not to be. Because if I even go a little bit to my normal voice, then I think it'll be a little bit too obvious. But I don't want to make it sound like I'm incredibly sick, so. While also making memes, of course, while also making memes, because you guys are endless with having to create those memes. I'll protect you from their mockery. Thank you. Lynn, my savior. My savior. Oh my gosh. I say as though like I make all of my other characters like tiny. I think when it comes to some character creation stuff, I make my character like somewhat relative to my height. Or maybe a little bit smaller. I don't know why, but I just do. So maybe when I play Baldur's Gate again. Because I haven't gotten around to play Baldur's Gate in like forever. Like forever ago, so oof. Next time, I'm sure I'll get to play it again. I'm clinging to that title as much as you cling to us. Thank you. Lynn, the protector of all the smalls, of all the tinies, of all the tiny little guys. Also, I gotta sneeze again. Oh goodness. Okay, give me a second. Okay, we're good. I just hope that I don't sneeze to the point that my nose gets a nosebleed. Because I got to that point before where I was like blowing my nose and sneezing so much and was sick that I got a nosebleed. So I hope that that does not happen again. If it does, oh boy, will it be a rough time for the burb over here. So praying for the best that I don't get a nosebleed, but I will let you guys know. If I suddenly get a nosebleed, I'm going to just... Alright guys, I'm gonna end stream. I'll see you guys in the next couple of days. Not really next couple of days, but I'll just rest up. I'll rest up, not think about it. And, you know, do my best. I'll just do my best. Also, I'm always bored no matter what. I feel like that's always a thing though. Having to be bored and stuff, but... I think having to always find something to do is always pretty good. Like maybe read something or play some games here and there. Like that'll be pretty nice. I get nosebleeds often from childhood, so if you need tips, let me know. Thank you. I think the only tip I ever got was the only tip I ever got that was pretty good is never having to put your head back, right? Remember the time where a lot of people are saying, "Oh, if you have a nosebleed, pull your head back." That's bad because it'll just put the blood, like, you know, like through your head or something, and it's much better to just let it all bleed out. Much better to let the blood go than just having to keep in some of the blood, I believe. So yeah, that's a thing. Yes, pray that doesn't happen. Pray that does not happen because my goodness, it's gonna be a bit of a doozy if it ever does. So also I feel like we've yapped enough. We can probably play some games now. I also feel bad with like not having to yap for as long as I would like, but you know what? I think it's good. It's good that like it's good that we got to yap for about 2 hours though. But as for a game that I plan on playing, I have no idea. What game could I play maybe? I did say I could play Dave the Diver. I could play Dave the Diver, chat. That could be fun, making sushi. Or we could maybe play some farming game. Or...
Hi, buddy. You're on your
Cult of the Lamb is also a pretty good one. Wait, Filipino. Hello! Hi! Though this is an English-only chat, so please refrain from having to speak any other languages because everyone here is, you know, is all speaking English, so English only, please and thank you. Big loves, but always showing love to my fellow Filipinos. Kamusta kayo dyan? What is realistic knocking? Exactly what it is. People will actually knock. Erica, focus only on one game challenge impossible. Because there's so many fun games for me to play. What could I possibly play? There's so much fun games. There's like Dave the Diver, and then there's Claire Obscure, and then there's like Cult of the Lamb, and then there's like Night Rain, but my friends are currently all away. They're going to TwitchCon, so I can't play that one. There's Peak, I can do that solo. There's a lot of other stuff. So it is what it is. Have you played Red Dead Redemption 2? I have not. But I know a friend who has the game. I think they have the copy. So I could also play that when the time comes around. Sonic Racing? I don't have that one yet, so I can't play Sonic Racing. I do plan on getting that, I think, sooner or later. Yeah, I have no idea what I could possibly play. No idea. Pinch the bridge of your nose. Kind of hard, but not too hard. It helps a lot, and you don't tilt your head back. Yeah, because it then goes down your throat. Yeah. It's much better to not, like, tilt your head back when it comes to that. Because it's real bad. It's real bad when you get to it. I do want to play a co-op game, though. I don't know why. Actually, chat. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, give me a second. On IDV. I'm on stream though. I did say that I want to get back into the game. So I could.
Hi, buddy.
But also, hi Raji, welcome in. Hi, Yai. Kurashiro, hello! Welcome in, hi! I'm Andrea Hurst, nice to meet you. I am a Crow VTuber. I was once an angel, but I was punished to be a crow by heaven because I was casted out, and now I'm here on Earth doing God knows what. Reanimal demo is out and has co-op? It does! How dare you! Just because I simp my demos doesn't make me. Lamau. I'm feeding Lex straight up slop right now. Don't mention IDB. I just mentioned it. I just mentioned just having to about IDB. I should be. Yeah, I should be. It's all good. At 2 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, I'm messaging them, so yeah. IDV is good. IDV is good. Reanimal demo's out? Like the demo? Wait, let me see. Is it on Steam? Steam. There you go. Reanimal. Ooh! View. Ooh! Ooh! I could play this for a little bit, actually. Let me actually put this on my library. Add to library, so we can have the demo. It's terrible getting a nosebleed at work. Had it happen once when I was the only cashier. A manager ended up taking over my spot years ago at a previous job, not my current one. But that still is like really rough though, of having to have seasonal nosebleeds. Thankfully I don't, but man, is it truly a horrific experience. Mod Time and Andrea for mentioning IDV. No! I want to play IDV because I get to hang out with friends, and hang out with friends is really nice and real cool. So I want to do that one. Yes. Wait. Yeah, let me download the game. The game shouldn't be heavy, right? Install demo. 5 gigabytes. You know what? That's sure. We'll get around to it. Okay, maybe we can yap for a little bit because we're waiting for the game to get downloaded. But hopefully it's fast because I wanna see how it goes. Want to see because it depends on the demo and whether I'll be able to get around to play the game. From what I know, it comes out next year. Yeah, next year. So yeah, it should be pretty cool. And I also have about only 3 or 4 hours left on the stream because again, I have an appointment later and I want to make sure I'm not late. Especially because my aunt will like kill me if I'm late for it. It's a massage appointment and I was the one that asked for a massage appointment yesterday. So I really want to get that massage going because my back, my back. I need my back to be much better, chat. I need someone to like break my back. I need someone to break my back, I beg. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're gonna be playing IDV after. We're gonna be playing IDV after I play Reanimal, and then we should be good. Also, makes me so excited for Reanimal. It's truly felt like a spiritual successor to Little Nightmares. Yeah. Compared to, let's just say, Little Nightmares 3. Hi, Andrea and chat. Hope you feel better and everyone's doing well. Thank you. Also, hello, Sting Raptor. Hi. I am doing okay. I am still a little bit sick, so if I do sneeze or if I do blow my nose or anything like that, please know that I'm doing my best and not making it sound like I'm sick because my goodness, it's I need to finish Hades 2 at some point. Okay. Alright, I got the game downloaded. Okay. YouTube chat, I will see you guys in a bit because I'm going to end the stream on YouTube side so we can have 2 separate streams specifically for the game And also for, yeah, for the just chatting segment. Let me just end the stream over here on YouTube. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Really quickly, YouTube chat. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, YouTube chat. I'll see you guys in a bit because I'm gonna start a new one for the